Our next guest is Kevin Johnston. As president, Kevin oversees the day-to-day operations at Strand while leading strategic initiatives to grow the company's diversified portfolio. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kevin Johnston.
Thanks, Monika.
Hello. I know I keep wanting to say evening. Good morning.
It does feel like evening.
Yes, it does. Kevin, you're an exceptionally busy guy, so we're really lucky to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. What has gotten your attention lately, or at least in this moment? What's going on?
Well, that is a bit of a loaded question.
It is.
What doesn't have my attention
You're
right
welcome.
now? I think it's an exceptionally challenging time to be a developer. What we call it is we're sort of in this whipsaw where revenues have either flattened or reduced in some markets. Costs keep going up. Municipal fees are going up at a rapid rate. Construction costs have not slowed down and are continuing to rise. So profit margins get squeezed, interest rates are going up, holding land costs more. So it's just a really challenging time to make projects pencil. And what that does, to Steve's point, is it just continues to constrain supply. And so we've now focused really this year on implementation. Rising tide floats all boats, which we saw happen over the last few years. Now the tide starts to go out, and the developers who've done the work and have bought the land right are the ones who are going to succeed.
On that note that you said that, other strategies that you're using to adapt in this environment?
I think we're being very careful about what new land we're buying. We are still very much in the market. We'd like to do new developments. We'd like to contribute to the supply that's needed, but we're being very selective about what we're buying. We've obviously focused a lot of our attention on the rental market over the last 8 years, and we'll continue to do that. The rental market is, it's a much needed form of housing in our city. But unfortunately, with the rates the way they are, the cost of delivering that product is much higher. The equity required is much higher. So we're going to see constrained supply of rental housing as well as a result of what's happening in the economy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You mentioned cost. Knowing that construction being one of the highest and how that's fluctuating so much. How are you finding are you investing still? Are you on the sidelines more? Are you taking a pause because of that? What's your thinking there?
We've seen construction costs level out a little bit, but while you've seen lumber come down, you've seen other costs go up. Labor costs are as high as they've ever been, offsetting a lot of the savings from some of the commodities that have reduced. So we don't really see any retraction of construction costs, and we are estimating that construction costs will continue to rise. So we're looking closely at our pro formas, making sure that there is enough margin for us to sell these projects into today's market. Some developers will put projects on hold, as you've heard. Some developers will have to give projects back to the market because they just can't hold on anymore with the excessive holding costs that we're seeing as a result of increased property taxes and significantly increased interest rates.
It's nice to hear you position yourself to forge on.
We try. I
Yes.
mean, we try to stick to our principles and underwrite land in a conservative way so that we can sustain our business.
You can.
Yeah, we built a great team. We have a great brand, and we really want to make sure that we're delivering a great product and sustainably.
All right, the big question. What is your big prediction for 2023?
It's every day it changes. So it's a good question. If you had asked me a month ago, I'd have a completely different answer. But we are seeing some positive signs in the pre-sale market, which is where we're most active right now in selling. We're seeing what we think are the first movers. Typically investors, they're coming into the market. They're seeing good value in pre-sale where they can lock in a price today, close in 3 to 5 years, where they think it's going to be a lower interest rate market. Like we know, less supply is going to get delivered through this next few years, and that's only going to continue to put pressure on prices. So when they close on their unit, prices will probably be higher. The rental market will be strong, so they can rent those units out if they don't want to own them. So my general prediction is that the end of 2023, early 2024, pre-sale pricing will be higher than it is today.
Cool observation. All right. Thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you.
Kevin Johnston, everybody.